أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Welcome back, dear students, to today's lecture. I hope you are all doing well with your family members. So yet again we come with the new lecture of the introduction to business. This is going to be considered as a chapter 11, preceding the chapters that we studied. In previous chapter we covered chapter 10. I hope you understood. It was business finance, and if you have any questions, suggestions regarding business finance, so you are still welcome to ask your question, put your question forward. Inshallah, I'm always in your service to get your question answered. So today we will be studying a new chapter, as I said, that a new lecture. In this lecture, the outcomes are that we will be studying the definition of marketing, evolution of marketing, and classification of marketing. But before all of them, first thing is here, I wrote here, the first thing is marketing. What's marketing? Definition of marketing. But I believe that evolution of marketing is more important than the definition of marketing. So if you have to have a background review or view of the marketing, that how marketing was evolved, how people brought marketing in existence. So for this, I have to take you to the Word file. There I will just write things and then discuss it. Dear students, okay, so the first thing, when first marketing came in existence, remember that what was the system, how people try to deal things with each other, how they would buy and sell things. The first thing was what? Sufficient. I mean, they would have sufficient goods and sufficient products. For example, self-sufficient product and self-sufficient goods. Suppose I used to grow for my family, not for selling. That time I didn't have this concept to sell things and make profit. I would just grow things as per my needs. So for example, I need wheat, so I would grow wheat. I need rice, so I would grow rice in fields. And the growth that in the crops that I would receive against the growing in fields, so I would use that for my family, not for others. شاگردان عزیز، از همه اولتر که بود سلف سفیشن گود بود. مثلا مردم که از چیزها را به خود کشت و میکرد و میخوردن، اینها یک کانسپت زیر نداشتن که چیزها را سودا کنن یا کانسپت یا مفکوره نفره نداشتن. چیزها را کشت میکردن و میخوردن، یعنی پرودکشن چیزها در اون وقت نبوده، خیلی اولتر. بعد از این باز یک کانسپت به نام exchange concept آمد. So after that the exchange concept came. Now what's the exchange concept? What is exchange concept? In exchange concept, people would exchange things like a barter system. What would they do? They were exchange things like a barter system. For example, if I needed wheat, so I would give you 1 kg wheat. If I needed wheat, so I would give you 1 kg rice, and then you would give me 1 kg wheat. So this was a long time. The very first concept that came into the marketing was exchange concept. So it started from the early stage. Marketing started from the very early stage. Since the existence, since the evolution of the exchange, right? So this evolution of exchange, the marketing concept started. So evolution. Let me just write the title so you can. Evolution of marketing. Okay, it was long time ago. It's an exchange system. The marketing, an exchange concept. The marketing came into existence. Marketing was evolved a long time ago, ancient time ago. People will just deal with each other in barter systems. They would change the goods. For example, I would give you one thing. For example, I would give you 1 kg rice. You would give me 1 kg corp or corn. So this thing was going on. They would deal with each other in exchange concept. شاگردان عزیز، مارکتینگ یعنی بازاریابی پیش قبلا خیلی وقت قبل میانه در ایجاد شده بوده که در اون مردم اکسچنج کانسپت داشتن. وقتی که اکسچنج کانسپت هدف از این است که اکسچنج کانسپت بارتر سیستم بود، یعنی چیزها را تبادله میکردن. مثلا ما گندم نیاز داشتم، ما 1 کیجی گندم برات میدادم. ما فور اگزامپل با برنج نیاز داشتم، ما برات 1 کیجی برنج میدادم و اونا به ما در بدلش 1 کیجی به ما گندم میدادن. این قسم کانسپت بود. But in this concept there was no focus on the customer satisfaction. People, there was exchange concept, no focus on customer satisfaction. People would not care that whether the customer is satisfied or not. It was just said that just there's a product, if you like it, buy, if you don't like it, just leave it, take it or leave it. This concept was going on at the time of exchange concept. People would not focus on the customer satisfaction. There was no focus on the marketing research. They didn't care about what customer wants. They didn't care about what satisfies the customer. They were just focused on the very basic things of the thing, of the needs. For example, but take it, if you need it, take it. If you don't need it, just leave it. There was just a direct, clear cut answer there. So there was no focus on, and no focus on after sale services. They didn't care that this customer will come back to us and they will buy things. So these things was not focused on that. So I will just repeat once again: no focus there in the exchange concept. There was no focus on the customer satisfaction. That people would not care about whether the customer satisfied or not. The other was, there was no focus on marketing research. Like they didn't care whether the person they didn't care about that what the customer wants, right? And the third was the focus. There was no focus on after sale services. For example, they would buy things and they didn't have this concept that they will the person or the buyer will come back and buy other things from us. There was no customer retention. This concept was not available, and also they didn't care about the profit as well. It doesn't mean that they didn't want the profit. They want the profit, but they didn't know how to make profit. So this was the change going on. خب شاگردان عزیز، اکسچنج کانسپت هدف از است که اینجا اجناس را تبادله میکردن در این کیس سر ساتیسفکشن و رضایت کاستمر یا مشتری یا قدر تمرکز نمیکنن. در قصهش نبودن که کاستمر خفی است یا نیست. مثلا میگفتن که اجناس است، میگیری بگیر، نگیری برو بخیر. سو این قسم یک نظریه داشتن. و دیگه که there was no focus on market research. the market research که مارکت چیه، چطور است، چطور پیش میره، چطور کاستمر ساتیسفای میکنیم، کاستمر چی میخواد، این چیزا اون وقت نبوده. و همچنان بعد از no focus on after sale، در قصه این هم نبودن که بعد از مطلب این که ما یه به فروش برسانم یا به فروش برسانم، مردم از ما چیز خواد خریدن یا پس خواد آمدن از ما چیز خواد خریدن، بارتر سیستم میبرن. هر جایی که یک چیز نیاز پیدا شد، مثلا تو در یک جای خانه ناک میکردن، میآمدن میگفتن که ما چیز نیاز داریم، در بدلش ما برتانی چیزا رو میدیم، شما چی خوش دارین یا ندارین. این قسم یک اکسچنج بوده. That was long time ago. And after that we can say this is the third one. We say the production concept came into existence. Production concept. So what do you mean by production? This is the third concept that came into existence after exchange concept. So it went on, it improved. The exchange concept was no more available, it was gone. So after that, production concept came into existence. In production concept, consumer will buy a product. The marketers have this mindset or this idea that consumer will buy a product which is available freely, everywhere. For example, if you are producing things, if you're producing things and your product is available everywhere freely, like freely, it does not mean that they don't charge you anything. Freely, it means that it doesn't cost them to buy and bring it. Like there was no carriage expense upon them. So that there isn't carriage expense upon them. That's what production concept. So according like there was a much focus on the production, and they would say that marketers have this mindset that if you produce products on the mass level, so and reduce the price, people will buy anywhere, everywhere they find it. So that was the concept of them. So according to the marketers, consumer they believe that consumer will buy any product which is freely available. Like there was less focus on after sale services, there was less focus on quality of the product, there was less focus on consumer satisfaction, and there was less, and the only focus was on the products, like just produce products in a large unit and just sell them at a lower cost. That was the concept of people, and they thought this way, that if we produce a lot of things, people will buy at a lower price. So the much focus was on production of the concept. They didn't care whether the customer is happy or not. They didn't care with the customer whether we are giving to the customer a qualitative product or not. They didn't care whether the customer satisfies or not. The only focus was on the production. They would produce things. They believe that if we produce a lot of things, and we make our product available in every market, so the marketers will buy. They had this mindset. شاگردان عزیز، پروداکشن کانسپت از است که زیاد مردم که سر ازی تمرکز میکردن که زیاد تولید کنه. پروداکشن کانسپت هدف از است که تولید باید زیاد کنن، یعنی مفکوره ازی بود که زیاد تولید کنه و اینا مارکتر بازار، کسایی که بازاریابی رو میکنن، اینا مفکوره داشتن که اگر تولید ما در هر مارکت باشه مردم میخرشه. در قصه ازی نبودن که کستومر مشتری ما خوش است یا نه. در قصه از این نبودن که بعد از فروخت این تولید پس می آمدن یا نه. یعنی و همچنان فقط و فقط تمرکز سر ازی بود که چطور مارکت را، البته چطور پرودکت خود در هر مارکت available داشته باشن. یعنی so like manufacturers believe that customers would seek out and buy reasonable price products which are easily available, so they focused on increasing the output. This led to the industrial revolution. The companies were dominated by engineers and people with manufacturing backgrounds. At this stage, the demand for goods generally exceeded the supply, and companies found little problems in getting customers. Hence, they focused mainly on improving productions and distributing efficiency. As I said before, that there was less focus on what? There was less focus on customer satisfaction. There was less focus on sale. After sale services, there was less focus on the quality of the product. So there a lot of problems came into existence, and that's why marketers understood that we have to not only focus on the efficiency but also focus on the effectiveness, or we can say the quality of the product. So by this mindset, when they got this point, so another concept came into existence that was called what? That was called product concept. So this concept came into common use. Product concept came into common use. So now, what is a product concept? Product concept means you have to develop a superior product at a lower price. Like more focus on customer satisfaction. And like a product concept, a lot of people would think about that we have to have, we have to develop, or we have to make superior product at the lower cost. So they focused, the only focus of the product concept was on the customer satisfaction. They wanted to see the customers satisfied. That's what they want. The sole purpose of this product concept was to see the customer satisfied. So like you have to develop, like I said that before, they were thinking that okay, the marketers had this view that you have to develop a superior product at a lower price, and there was more focus on the customer satisfaction in this product concept. خب شاگردان عزیز، product concept این معنا بود که شما باید با قیمت ارزان، یعنی با قیمت کم، یک بهترین تولید را به مارکت معرفی کنین و زیاد در این کانسپت زیاد تمرکز سر کستومر ساتیسفکشن بود که کستومر خوش هستن، یعنی مشتری راضی است، یعنی هیچ کدام تولیدی که ما میکنیم این تولید را مشتری ما میخواین، یعنی this was their concept. So I say that according to the product concept, consumer will favor products that are of superior quality, like have innovative features and give good performances. Therefore, organizations should devote their energies to making continuous product improvements, though strenuous, we can say though hard efforts. So I said that in product concept, the only focus was on the quality, superior quality with a lower price, and they focus was the innovative features. In product concept, this came into existence. So it's running on the product concept. It recommends or we can suggest these things. After the product concept, another concept came into existence that was selling concept. What was it? Number 5 was selling concept. The selling concept, the focus of selling concept was, like, according to the many marketers, by the selling concept, many markets came into market. Many marketers came into the market. They had different views. They wanted to sell their products by using different techniques. So everybody had different products, and everybody had product differentiation. So a lot of people had different products, and a lot of people had product differentiation. Like, for example, a lot of people there was, for example, one phone different product, one phone like if there is one phone, it means in the same phone there were different models of the phone, so there was a different products, and a lot of people had different products. Like one is product differentiation and one is different product means one company produces different product, and different product differentiation means that there is one product similar with other products, no difference in the quality, no difference in the price. So that was a selling concept. Every marketer wanted to sell things by the selling concept. Their much focus was on the selling, on the promotion, on advertising. So the selling concept means that they were aggressively focused on the marketing. They were trying to sell the products onto the person by using different techniques. So the selling concept came into existence. There are a lot of examples, like there was a Cola War and Pepsi War. The Cola produced one product, and again, the Pepsi produced another product. So there was just kind of war between these two companies. They were much focused on they were host events, big events in selling concepts. So they had different opinion about this. I mean, different. Sorry, they were using different strategies for selling things. So like I would say that شاگردان سلین کنسپت و هدف سلین کنسپت این است که اینا کوشش میکردن که تولید خود سر مردم بفروشه از استفاده کردن مختلف راههایی که میتونه که اون به تولید خود به خریدار یا به مشتری برسونه. اونا از مختلف ترتیب کار میگرفتن، مختلف استراتژی کار میگرفتن که تا تولید خود در مارکت پیش بریان. زیاد تمرکز سر سلینگ بودن که چطور بتونه که تولید خود به فروش برسونه. So the idea behind this concept is that consumer will buy enough of the organization products only if they are cajoled through large scale selling and promotion efforts, like because consumer have the opportunity to choose from many alternatives. Thus, the sales orientation stage was characterized by heavy reliance on promotional activities to sell products the firm wanted to make. Like here, the company still assumes that consumers show buying, or buying resistance unless it, like they were. I told you before, they were aggressively. They were focusing on the selling products upon the people by using different promotion techniques. They wanted to. They believe that consumer will buy if we just try to make a lot of we can say efforts on the selling of the products. So the next main concept that came into, like I said before, the selling company was the main thing. There were many marketers came into market by the selling concept. Everybody had different products and everybody had product differentiation. There was much focus on aggressive on advertising, the sale promotion. They were just promoting their products in every way. So the next concept came was marketing concept. Marketing concept. So after the next is still it is like the marketing concept was to focus was on need of customer rather than selling the product. So in the marketing the main focus of marketing concept is or was on the customer satisfaction, what the customer wants, what the customer need. That was like example of the phone. Like first phone used to be very heavy. Later on the marketers understood their people or customer wants light phones, and then they produced light phones. After light phone they produced then they researched the market and then understood that now they realized that our customers want phones with a large screen. So they produced a large screen iPhone, then focused on the camera. A lot of phones you see, these products, different products came or developed or innovated by the marketing concept. So شاگردان this marketing concept این معناست که the marketing concept زیاد تمرکز سری marketing زیاد تمرکز سری کستومر بودی. کستومر چی میخواه، what customer wants, right? کستومر چی میخواه اونمو تمرکز بود. در تمرکز از نبودن که چقدر پرودوس کنه، پروداکشن چطور باشه. اینا تمرکز زیر داشتن که کستومر چی میخواه. به طبق کستومر یا مشتری کارهای خود پیش میبردن. مثلا قبل موبایل بسیار گرنگ بودن، بعد از اون لایت شدن، بعد کلانتر شدن، بعد دیجیتال شدن، با اسمارت فون تغییراتی که شما در اسمارت فون یا در کمپانی میبینید که بهتر شده میره. همه از از برکت مارکتینگ کانسپت است. So in the marketing concept, companies identify what customers want and tailor all of the activities of the firm to satisfy those needs as efficiently and effectively as possible. Like as effectively, the focus was a lot. The focus was on the need of the customer, that they wanted to research the customers, and then they see that what customers wants, and then they try to the firm tried to satisfy those needs as efficiently and effectively as possible. Hence, the marketing concept holds that achieving organizational goals depend on the determining the needs and wants of the target markets and delivering the desired satisfaction more effectively and efficiently than the product's competitors. Like the much focus was on the they wanted to determine that what the customers wants and what's their needs. So after that, they were trying to deliver the desired products that the customers wants effectively and efficiently. Like firms marketing, they focus a lot. So this was the marketing concept, dear students. So now the sixth concept was marketing concept, in which the focus was the only focus was on the focus was on need of customers rather than selling the product. The focus was not on the selling the product, but the much focus was on the customer need, what customers want needs. All right. So the other seventh was societal. Oh, sorry for this word. Let me just get it correct. Societal concept. After marketing concept, there is a societal concept. The societal concept means the focus is on the customer satisfaction as well, according to some marketers. So for not only the focus is not only the customer satisfaction, but also upon the welfare of the society. The second focus was on the welfare of the society. The product that you produce to the society is useful or not. Whether is it safe from any other harms? Is it harmless for the society people or not? So there was a much focus. Yes, also there was focus on the profit. Like there is all these things came into existence for the sole purpose of making profit. The focus on the societal purpose, the focus was on customer satisfaction, focus was on the welfare of the society, and focus was on the profit, right? So this was all about the societal concept. Societal concept شاگردان عزیز است که جامعه چی میخواه. در ازی concept فوکس سر customer satisfaction بود و دیگه فوکس سر ازی بود که کدام تولیدی که ما با مارکت عرضه میکنیم آیا ای به فایده جامعه ما است یا نیست. کدام تولیدی که با فایده جامعه ما نیست. مثلا در افغانستان حالی اسلامی کشور است، ما نمیتونیم که شراب را اینجا پیش بریم. سوسایتال کانسپت میگه که شما باید در کشورهای اسلامی نمیتونین که شراب و یا دیگه چیزایی که در اسلام منع شده هستن، پروهیبیتد هستن، اونها را شما تولید کنین، یعنی نمیتونین در کشورها. اینو میگن societal concept بر ما میگن. دیگهش که هست و the last concept we had was relationship marketing. So I will relationship marketing concept. So relationship marketing concept, marketers understood that it is not only enough to create a market, but it is also very important to retain the customers. Like in the relationship marketing concept, was that marketers understood, that it's not only enough to create market, but it's also very important to retain the customers. Maintaining a long-term relationship with them was the sole purpose of this, the marketing relationship concept. They will have relationship with other people, all these things. They would just, for example, still they will send cards to their employees, they would offer different things, offer discounts to them, that you are a loyal customer or this or that. A lot of ways they would use, a lot of strategies, procedures they would use to maintain relationship with the customers. For example, if the customer didn't come buy things, so they would then they would ask them they will make sure that whether they are doing well or not. So there were a lot of ideas about the relationship of the customer. So they would celebrate, they would give discounts, special discounts to the loyal customer. So all of them. So the only focus of the relationship concept was that they should maintain the relationship with the customers and they should retain the customer. They believe that only by one sale we don't make profit. If we maintain relationship with the market, with the customers, so we will make a lot of sales, and we make a lot of we make a lot of profit. That was the concept. So nowadays the last concept was today, like we have integrated marketing approach. So ninth one I would just say is integrated marketing approach. Ninth, integrated marketing approach. So integrating marketing approach. خوشاگردان عزیز مختصر این ریلیشنشیپ مارکتینگ کانسپت تشریح میکنم. این معنی است که کستومر فهمیدن که اگر مارکترز فهمیدن که نه تنها به این مهم است که مارکت جو کنیم، به این بذات مهم است، هم خیلی مهم است که مشتری وفادار را که خود نگاه بسازیم، یعنی روابط ما با روابط سالم که کستومر خود داشته باشیم، اونها را باید راضی داشته باشیم و روابط پیش ببریم. روابط چه قسم پیش میبردن؟ اونها دیسکاونت میدادن یا برش میگفتن که تو بهترین امپلوی کستومر ما هستی، یا دیگه کدام دیگه ترتیبش کار میگرفتن تا کستومر خود که خود ریلیتد یعنی ریتین بسازه. بعد از integrated, nowadays integrated marketing came. Integrated marketing, so people now use integrated marketing. So the integrated marketing says that there is the focus of integrated marketing is relationship of the customer. They focus on the relationship of the customer, that there should be relation with the customer. Integrated marketing, it's a kind of mix, right? And all the 4 P's, like the focus was on the 4 P's, like product, place, price, and promotion. All the 4 P's, the focus was on them, that whether we have a same product, we have a good product, qualitative product, the place is accessible for everybody, the price is affordable, or promotion is promotion is like able to create awareness to the people about our products or not. So all this focus, all these 2 focus was on in the integrated marketing. And all the third focus of integrated marketing was internal marketing, keeping the employees happy. Integrated marketing also suggests that keep your employees happy, because if your employees are happy, they will keep the customers happy. If you go to McDonald's and other like restaurants, big restaurants, they will serve the food and with a smiley face. They will greet the customers with a smiley face. All these, the focus was on the integrated marketing approach. And also the third one, focus on the performance concept, like the performance concept also suggested by the this part, integrated marketing, that focus, give your best, give your best product, put your all efforts, and produce a product that you believe is your best product for the customers. So again, I just repeat, briefly explain this. Integrated marketing approach was that the focus of integrated marketing approach is or was on the relationship of customers, all the 4 P's, the product, price, and place, promotion. And integrated marketing, internal marketing, like keep your employees happy, so your customers will be happy. And fourth was performance concept, give your best and believe that now this is my best product I'm giving to the market. So dear students, this was the evolution of marketing throughout the history of marketing. I just explained briefly. I didn't talk about the age, how marketing came into existence, but this was just, there was some concept that were involved in marketing. So we have studied this part. Now let's talk about the market. What's market? Before we we understood that how marketing came into existence. Now the next topic we will discussing is market. شاگردان عزیز، ما و شما تاریخ مارکتینگ را مطالعه کردیم که چطور مارکتینگ ایجاد شد، اِوولوشنش چه قسمی بوده. حالا ما شما میخوانیم که مارکتینگ یعنی بازاریابی چی است. اما قبل از این که ما به مارکتینگ بیاییم we have to know what is market. ما باید بفهمیم که مارکت چی است. ای که ما شما میگه مارکت ای چی است. What's market? ما مطمئن هستم که شما نظریه در مورد مارکت داریم. So we define market is the place where people buy and sell products. مارکت میگه یک جای است که مردم اونجا یک تولید را سودا میکنه و یا میخرن. تولیدات چی قسم؟ مختلف تولیدات را، به طور مثال oil, vegetable, fruits, meat, television, car, computer, etc. این همه چیزا که هستند در مارکت. یعنی market is a place where people buy and sell things. So market is what? Market is a place where people buy and sell things. So we also say that like some people say it's a marketing time. So marketing time means that a time when people buy and sell goods, food, or the place usually outside it's like in a large building where this happens. So market is a place where people go and buy things, you know. Then like we say market شاگردان از جایی را میگن که اونجا مردم چیزها را اشیا را یعنی اجناس را میخرن، اجناس مختلف را میخرن. اصلا این خصوصا در یک بلدینگ می باشه، یک ساختمان می باشه، تونه که در جای یک ساده باشه. نه، مارکت هر بلدینگ، هر ساختمانی که باشه که نرون مختلف تولید را ما میخریم یا به خرید و فروش میرسانیم. This is called marketing. So market is a place where people buy and sell different products, right? Simple definition. So after this we have marketing. بعد از این ما شما marketing را داریم. That what's marketing? Marketing is a process of sorry. Marketing is a process of identifying and determining customers' needs. Marketing is a process of determining a customer's needs, wants, demands, and fulfillment of those needs, wants, and demands through products and services with an aim to achieve organizational goals. So the key things I have said here, or the key things of the definitions are needs, wants, demands, fulfillment of needs, wants, and demands through product and services with the aim to achieve organizational goals. So these were some key things that discussed here in marketing. So the definition of the marketing. So we define marketing in so many ways. Before I come to this definition, I would give you a very simple definition of marketing as well, that the action of or the action or businesses of promoting and selling products or services, including market research and advertising. So marketing is a process. مارکتینگ که از یعنی بازاریابی یک مرحله است که در این ایدنتیفای تشخیص میکنیم و دیترمین مشخص میسازیم چی ضرورت های کستومرز را، مشتری را، و چی کستومر میخواه، خواست مشتری ها را، دیماند تقاضای مشتری را، و اینها را ما که هستیم چی میکنیم؟ فولفیل میکنیم، یعنی انجام مکمل میکنیم این ضرورت هایی که مارکت مشتری میخواه، خواست های مشتری را و همچنین تقاضاهای مشتری را به توسط تولیدات و خدمات. و هدف ما است که این کارا را به خاطر میکنیم که ارگانایزیشنال گولز، اهداف اداره را یا اهداف اداری را یا اداره اهداف کدام اهدافی که داره او را دریافت کنیم. So we say that the marketing is a process, and what do we do? The first thing we go to research the market and we identify the product. We identify the needs of the customers, and then we also identify the wants of the customers, and we also identify the demands of the customers. Once we identified or determined the needs, wants, and demands of the customers, the second thing is we fulfill them, these needs, wants, and demands of the customers through products and services, and we aim to achieve the organizational goals. If we fulfill the needs of the customer, so we are one step closer to our organizational goals. If we also fulfill the wants, so we are two steps closer. If we fulfill the demands of the customers, it means we are the closest to our organizational goals, or we have almost achieved the organizational goals. So the only focus, or the sole focus of the marketing is to find out the needs, wants, and demands of the customers and fulfill these needs, wants, and demands of the customers by producing different products and services. And the aim is to achieve the organizational goals. The simple definition for marketing we give is that marketing is identifying and fulfilling the needs of customer. بسیار ساده تعریفی که ما شما بازاریابی داده میتونیم این است که marketing is identifying، مارکتینگش تشخیص کردن یا مشخص کردن و همچنان fulfill کردن یعنی مکمل کردن یا انجام دادن. Fulfill, we say when we fulfill something, it means we put things. وقتی که ما fulfill میکنیم مطلب ما تکمیل میکنیم، ما تمام میکنیم یا انجام میدیم. So we fulfill the needs of customers. مارکتینگ که اسم میگه یک بسیار ها تعریف است که یک مرحله است که در زو مشخص میسازیم و همچنان مکمل میکنیم یا انجام میدیم ضرورت های کستومر. این که کستومر از ما چی میخواه او را مشخص کردن و اون را تکمیل کردن عبارت از چی است؟ عبارت از مارکتینگ یا بازاریابی است. So this is the definition of marketing. Now we will talk about, there were some key things in the marketing that we should discuss it. The first I said that was need of marketing. What are needs? We'll discuss wants and demands, right? So needs are the basic human necessity. The basic human necessity are called needs. For example, food, like examples are here. Food are the basic necessities. What type of food? Not the varieties of the food, just food. For example, you drink water, simple type of water, not mineral. If you asking mineral water, that's not your need. Your need is simple water, you know. We talk about what's mineral water and other type of water, other varieties of water. We'll talk about that. Food, for example, you just would, if something satisfied, you are hungry, and only simple food can satisfy. Not burgers, not sandwiches, not pizzas, only food, only bread. A piece of bread will satisfy your needs. So that's called this bread, clothes. Not stylish clothes is different type, but just clothes that cover yourself is your basic need. And shelter, where you live, for example, shelter in which you are immune from rain and other storms, other natural disaster, other harmful things of the nature. You are in safe. It's called what? It's called need. So شاگردان عزیز، نیست که ضرورتهای اساسی که ما شما نیاز داریم، نه ضرورتهایی که ما البته دو ورایتی ضرورت ها نیم. نیدز ما میگیم که چیزهایی که شما ضرورت دارین، راین چیزهایی که ما شما ضرورت داشته باشیم اون ما شما نیدز میگیم. مثلا چیزهای خیلی اساسی، خیلی بنیادی که ما نیاز داریم به خاطر زندگی کردن، اون عبارت از غذا است، عبارت از لباس است و عبارت از جای پناه، سرپناه است. مثلا آلتومی که ما را بیلدینگ زندگی خونه خوش دارم، اون نه، او دیگه موضوعات است که ما میخوانیم. سرپناهی که هر رقم باشه نیاز داشته باشیم یا ما نیدز میگیم. و کلوتس که ما یا چیزی که بپوشیم که فقط لباس ما البته پوت و جان ما پوت و this is called clothes. I mean it's also need. And food و همچنان خوراک. Right? So شاگردان عزیز، این بود needs of wants and demands will be covered inshallah in the next video. If you have any questions, suggestions, you are most welcome to ask the students. I hope you are doing well and you benefit from this lecture. So if you have any questions, again I say in suggestions, you are most welcome to ask and put your question forward. Inshallah, I'll try my best to get it. Remember that in this video we discovered in this video we talked about the evolution of marketing. Just have this, I gave you some ideas about the marketings. I hope you understood that. And also we focused on the different market. What's market? Marketing time. I just gave you a sneak preview of the marketing time and the definition of market. And we also discussed about we talked about the definition of marketing. Simply define marketing, that identifying and fulfilling the customer needs is called marketing. The simple definition we ever give it to the market. So wish you all the best, dear students. Stay in South, stay happy and healthy with the family members. May Allah bless you. Tata, goodbye.